Hello friends and students, welcome to TP Chennai. Today's session is a very important session. Many of you applied for Rrb Ntpc and also Group D exams, and unexpectedly, surprisingly, actually the examinations are going to be conducted in the month of December. Everybody knows that, and I thought of giving some explanation for previous year question papers so that it will be very much useful for our students. Apart from that, we are going to upload more than 30 plus papers, so previous year papers as well as some model papers in our app, TP Chennai official app. Previously also I told about that, so kindly do download TP Chennai official app from Google Play Store. I repeat, TP Chennai official logo is here, and it's not a TP Chennai, it's a TP Chennai official, where you can find all turning point faculties, teaching, explanation, classes, all these things will be there. So previously also I requested, kindly do download that one. And now this is the first session, previous year paper questions only. So here I have been mentioning Rrb Ntpc April 2016 papers, shift 1 papers. So some questions I would like to explain here so that you should feel ease, right? Because Rrb Ntpc you can easily get into Rrb more, because there is no English subject at all. Yes, many of you may be thinking, many of you may be feeling English as difficult one. There is no English at all. Here only reasoning, maths, arithmetics and GK. That's it. Only 100 questions, you will be given 90 minutes. See, that beauty of that one is you won't be having even none of these options also. You will be having only 4 options. If you prepare well, you can easily get into railway. You can easily get into railway, prestigious railway jobs, right? So don't leave it. Many vacancies are there, we are here to help you out. Here I give you the explanation for previous year question papers. Some of the questions, they are regularly repeating. Those questions are regularly repeating. Unlike banking exams, this will be very easy. Same pattern, same sort of questions will be there. If you understand the logic very well, you can easily solve the problems. We will see some questions in this first session, and we will see many more questions in the next other sessions and all. Okay, see here 2 questions I have given here. First I will explain these 2 questions. We will go ahead with the other questions also. So first one, difference between 2 numbers is 50 and their ratio is 7:2. Find the product of the numbers. Difference between the 2 numbers is 50 and their ratio is 7:2. Find the product of the numbers. Options given: A 1600, B 1200, C 1400, D 1800. And again, this is not end of the game. See that how the options again it is being continued. So give answer as 1 if option C is right, that is 1400 is right. Give answer as 2 if option D 1800 is right. Give option as 3 if A, that is 1600 is right, and give option as 4 if B 1200 is right. This is where a slight variation in asking the questions being given. You need to be careful, but there is no option 5, that is none of these. There is no option 5 at all, so no need to worry at all. Now see how easily we can solve the problem. This problem can be solved without putting pen on paper. Yes ma'am, you heard it right. Without putting pen on paper, you can solve the problem. Of course, I will explain you in detail by putting this question in writing. So no need to worry. Let me explain you in detail so that without putting pen on paper, how can you solve the problem? See how easily we can identify the answer. Now what is being given? Difference between the 2 numbers is 50, right? Between 2 numbers, what is the difference? 50. They are in the ratio 7:2. That means one number is having 7 parts, second number is having 2 parts. So 7 parts and 2 parts. What is the difference, ma'am? 5 parts. 5 parts is equal to how much is the difference given? 50. 5 parts is 50 means how much 1 part? How much 1 part? 10, right? So 50 divided by 5, 10. 1 part is equal to 10. Then what is the first number? First number is having how many parts? 7 parts. 7 into 10 means how much? 70. Second number is how much? 2 parts. 2 into 10 how much? 20. But what they are asking about? Product of the numbers. So 70 is the first number, 20 is the second number. What is the product? 70 into 20. How much 70 into 20? 1400 is the answer. That's it. Very simple. Without putting pen on paper you can solve. It won't take even 20-25 seconds time. If you are good at ratio proportion, right? First we need to learn the subject and all. If you learn the subject, solving of these problems will be very easy. Anyhow, I will just put it on board. What is the ratio being given? 7:2. How much is the difference? 5 parts. 5 parts is equal to how much given, ma? Difference between the two numbers? 50. Then 1 part is equal to how much? 10. So first number, it will be 7 into 10, 70. Second number, how much? 2 into 10, 20. They are asking about product, right? So product means how much? 70 into 20, 1400 is the answer. That's it. 1400 means C. See where it is being given? First option. Go ahead with the first option. Go ahead with first option. Are you clear? That's it. Very easy one. So we will go ahead with the next one. See that next one. HCF and LCM of two numbers is 7 and 252 respectively. If a first number is 28, then find the second number. Now what and all given? HCF and LCM of two numbers given as 7 and 252 respectively. If first number is 28, one of the numbers being given, and they are asking about second number. Options given: A 252, B 63, C 126, D 56. Give answer as 1. If C 126 is right answer, give answer as 2. If B 63 is right answer, give answer as 3. If D 56 as right answer, give answer as 4. If A 252 as the right answer. Clear? So now see that how to solve the problems. Sir, I don't know about LCM and HCF, how to solve the problems. I do understand. You need to learn the base, then only you can solve the problem. But I cannot explain LCM and HCF in detail here, then go ahead in solving the problems. Right? It takes lot of time. I will give you the formula here. So what is the relationship between any two numbers? My relationship between any two numbers, remember, based on LCM and HCF. Based on LCM and HCF, relationship between two numbers is product of the numbers, product of any two numbers is equal to product of their HCF and LCM. Clear? Product of any two numbers is equal to product of their LCM and HCF. That is the formula. If you remember the formula, you can easily solve the problems. Definitely from LCM and HCF, you will be getting questions for sure, ma. So remember here, product of any two numbers is equal to their LCM into HCF. Their LCM into HCF. Now one of the numbers already given. How much? 28. What is the other number? Take it as X. We don't know what is the other number. Take it as X. Is equal to their LCM and HCF. How much is the LCM, ma? 252 is the LCM. HCF how much? 7 is the HCF. Highest common factor, least common multiple, right? Now we need to find out the other number. So you can X is equal to, you can send it to 28 that side, or you can get it cancelled here itself. So 7 4s are 4, 4 6s are 24, 4 3s are 12. So the other number is how much? 63. 63 B is been given as second option. So go ahead with the second option. So always remember, product of two numbers, any two numbers is equal to product of their HCF and LCM. Product of their HCF and LCM. Remember the formula. So whenever you are getting these type of problems, you can directly apply this formula. Clear? So what is the answer? 63. That means second option. Clear? Very easy one. Even these two questions combined together, you won't take not even a minute. Shall we go ahead with the other questions? Shall we go ahead with the next two questions? This one is given on profit and loss, and the other one based on simple interest. But I am not solving using any formulas, ma. Without formulas, I will explain. See that whether you understand the concept or not. Or else I will go ahead with the formula based also in the next sessions. These two questions without putting formulas I will going but these two questions without formulas I will explain you. So see that whether you can able to understand or not. Okay. And one more thing I need to update. If you learn percentages properly, definitely for many questions in simple interest, compound interest, profit and loss, no need to use formulas. For many questions, no need to use formulas if you learn percentages properly. Anyhow, we will see here P purchased an item for 1200 and sold it on a profit of 10%. If he sells it at 1380, then calculate his increase in profit percentage. A 5%, B 10%, C 12%, D 15%. For first option, give answer as 2, that is D 15%. Give answer as 3 for A 5%. Give answer as option as 4 for 10%. B, right? Clear? So now how to solve the problem without using formulas, cost price, selling price, these things and all. Simply look into the question. What is being given? P purchased an item for 1200 and he sold it on a profit of 10%. He sold it for 10% profit also. What is 10% of 1200? Can I say 120? Very simple. What is 10% on 100? 10 rupees. What is 10% on 200? 10 divided by 100 into 200? 20. What is 10% on 300? 30. 10% on 400? 40. 10% on 40? 4. 10% on 80? 8. 10% on 1200? 120. That's it, right? So he sold it for a profit of 10%. What is 10%? 120. 120 plus 1200. How much, 120 plus 1200, how much? 1320. He already sold for 1320. Clear? Without putting pen on paper, without using formula, we are solving the problem. Try to understand the logic. He purchased it for 1200, sold it for 10% profit. What is 10% of 1200? 120. If you added that one, that will be the selling price, right? 1200 plus 120. How much? He sold it for 1200. He sold it for 1320. Clear? 1320. But what is given? If he had sold it for 1380, what would be the additional percentage profit he would have got? That is what the question. Already he sold it for how much? 1320. But he is giving here 1380. What is the difference, What is the difference? 1380, 1320. 80 minus 20, 60. If he had sold it for 60 rupees more, what would be the additional percentage profit he would have got it? 60 is what percent of 1200? That's what we need to find out, right? But what is 10% of 1200? 120. 120, half of that how much? 60. That is what the difference. 1380 minus 1320. 60 means how much would be the percentage, 120 is 10%. 60 would be 5%. That's it. 60 would be 5%. So 5% is A. A is being given as third option. Go ahead with that. If you understood the concept, of percentage, this problem can be solved in 10 to 15 seconds. That's it, If you understood the concept of percentage, this problem can be solved in 15 seconds, It won't take more than that one. 1200 plus 10%. That means 120. If you add it, 1320. If he had sold it for 1380, what is the difference? 60. 60 is what percent means? 120 is 10%, 60 is 5%. That's it, as simple as it is. Clear? But yes, 10% is equal to 10% of 1200. How much, 120. So he sold it for how much? 1200 plus 120, 1320. If he had sold it for 1380, so what is the difference? 60. So how much percentage more he would have got, right? So 60 divided by 1200 into 100. 2 zeros, 2 zeros, tell how many times? 5 times. So 5% is the answer. That's it. This is the way you need to do that. Not at all required. That's what I told. Without putting pen on paper, this problem could be solved, easily solved within 15 to 20 seconds time. Clear? Anyhow, sir, I need with the formula based means I will explain in the other sessions as I informed you earlier. Clear? See that next question. This one also, without putting pen on paper, you can solve. True. See what is being given. A certain amount was invested at a certain simple rate of interest for a period of 6 years. If the amount is invested at a 3% more rate, then it has fetched 900 more. It would have fetched rupees 900 more. Find the principal amount. Option A 3500, B 4000, C 4500, D 5000 rupees. Give answer as 1 if option D is right, that is 5000 is right. Give answer as 2. Give answer as 2 if B is right. Give answer as 2 if B is right, that is 4000 is right. Give answer as 3 if C 4500 is right. Give answer as 4 if A 3500 is right. As I told you, I am not using any formula. Without that, without putting pen on paper also, we will get the answer. Simply, shall I tell? But simple interest. Simple interest means you won't be having interest on interest. You won't be having interest on interest. Where you will be having interest on interest? Only in compound interest. What is being given? We don't know at what rate of interest he has given or he has invested the amount. We don't know that one. But what is being given? Has invested for how many years? 6 years. That's clearly given. One more is also given. What is given, ma? Initially we don't know what percent rate of interest he has invested, but if he invests for 3% rate of interest more, if he invests for 3% more, 900 he would have got if he invests 3% more rate of interest, right? That's what been given. So for 1 year, how much he would be getting? 3% more. For 6 years, how much he would have got? 18%. 18% of amount, whatever he has invested, equals to how much, ma? 900. 18% of amount, say that X. 18% of X is 900 means 18 how many times it goes? 50 times. 18 5s are 90 and a 0. 50 into 100, 5000 is the answer. That's it. What is the amount invested means? 5000. Without putting pen on paper, you can tell the answer. See, I will explain again, ma. I will explain again. Rate of interest for 1 year. How much increase? 3. For how many years? 6 years. Total how much? 3 into 6, 18. 18% of amount. We don't know how much. Say X. 18% X is equal to how much is being given? 900. So 18% of X is equal to 900. X is equal to 900 into 100 divided by 18. 18, 5 times 0, 50 into 100, 5000. 5000. That's it. Clear? So now see that I am not using any formula. 3% for how many years? 6 years. Total how much? 18% of amount. To say that X is equal to how much more? 900. X is equal to 900 into 100 by 18. Or here itself you can cancel also. No issues. 1850. 5000. 5000 means what is the answer, mod? D. First option. That's it. So here also directly 18 into 5 into 100 because percentage. So you will be getting 5000. Like that also you can do. Clear? Shall we go ahead with the next questions? Now we are going ahead with the next questions, ma. These are all based on reasoning. So 3 questions we have updated here. As I told you, all are previous year question papers only. So as I already updated, 2016 Rrb Ntpc first shift questions only. So these 3 are based on reasoning. First 2 are based on coding decoding. This one is based on syllogism. This one based on syllogism problems. If you observe here, how health is coded as IDB KUG, ma. What is the question being given, ma? If health is coded as IDB KUG, then how hospital will be coded as? So that is how it is being given. If you observe keenly, H has been coded as I, that is next letter, right? That is +1 we can say. H is been coded as the next letter. E is been coded as the previous letter, -1, right? Again, next A is being coded as next letter, L is being coded as previous letter. Alternately, +1 -1 combination. +1 -1 combination is there. Same like that, we need to take coding for hospital. So H means H after I. I is there all over in all the 4 options. What is the next one? O. So O before which letter comes alphabetically? O before which letter comes? N, O, right? N should come. N, where is N here? Only in the option D. You can directly eliminate all other 3 options. We can go ahead with that. We don't need to even check the other letters also, right? So go ahead with option D, where it is being given 1. So we need to go ahead with first option. But clear? Very easy one, very easy one. And now we will go ahead with the next one. If coil is being given as a code like 315912, police is being given as a code like 1615129335, then how price will be coded? Any idea? Did you get any idea? So it's nothing but alphabetically numbers being given. So we do have 26 letters in English alphabet. C means third letter, right? 3. O is 15th letter. O is 15th letter. 15 directly being given as a code. I is 9th letter. 9 is being given as a code. L is 12th letter. 12 is being given as a code. That's it, as simple as it is. So now same like that we need to take for price. So P is 16th letter. P 16, where is 16? Only in the C. That is this option only 16 we are having. All others are ruled out. No need to even check others also. Not at all required. Clear? So C means where it is? Second option. Go ahead with this one. That's it. Very easily it is being given, and I just would like to update you this coding decoding in detail explanation being given in this channel only, TP Chennai YouTube channel. You can just go through that one, coding decoding by Madan sir. I have almost given 1 hour explanation, in detail explanation. Definitely it will be very much useful for you. So regarding coding and decoding, you won't get any doubts hereafter. That much in detail explanation already been given. Please go through that one. And before that one, I would again request you to download TP Chennai official app from Google Play Store. Don't forget to download TP Chennai official app, because many question papers relating to Rrb Ntpc and also Group D, we are going to upload that one with a detailed explanation. So don't miss that opportunity. Do download a TP Chennai official app from Google Play Store. So TP Chennai official, not TP Chennai. So that logo is also mentioned here. Clear? Now next question, that is syllogism. Of course, I cannot explain syllogism questions at a time, right? Because it's a very vast subject. Only based on syllogism, I have taken classes more than 8+ hours. 8+ hours in each language. In English, I have taken the classes, in Telugu and also in Tamil. So all these 3 languages I have taken the classes, and also those video classes are uploaded in TP Chennai official app. So 220+ questions have been explained in detail. 220+ questions are explained in detail with all latest pattern questions and all. So please do go through that one if you are interested, because those syllogism part is very important even in banking side. Clear? So here what are all being given? Statements: some boys are girls, all girls are singers. Some boys are girls, all girls are singers. So first one is I statement starting with the sum. Second one starting with the A statement. What is I plus A? I. So it is been properly aligned. It is been properly aligned. Common term is there. Predicate of the first statement, subject of the second statement. It is been properly aligned. So I plus A is I. I means what you will be getting? Some boys are singers. Some boys are singers again can be converted into some singers are boys. Is it there? Yes. So this comes based on the rule based one. I plus A is I can be converted into I. Now come to immediate inferences. Some boys or girls can be converted as some girls are boys. It is not been given. All girls are singers can be converted as some girls are singers, some singers are girls. So directly from the A statement, first conclusion follows, right? A is implied by I, A can be converted into I. So both follows means C. So that means first option. Go ahead with first option. Are you clear? So very easy one if you follow with the analytical method, or you can even choose with the Venn diagram method also. But I have given explanation, detailed explanation, and I solved all the problems using analytical method. So definitely it will be useful for you, and you can go through all my classes relating to syllogism there. So I have given clear-cut explanation, in detail explanation, duly explaining Venn diagram method also. Ma clear? So that's end of today's session, ma. So this is more than sufficient. In the next session we will come with some more questions which are recently been asked in Rrb Ntpc and also Group D exams. So do go through that one. Do subscribe to TP Chennai YouTube channel. Do follow our YouTube channel, and also please do download TP Chennai official app from Google Play Store. So thank you very much for joining. We will meet in the next session. Thanks a lot.